This is the summary of the Luciferian Spirit. The Luciferian Spirit is the male version of the Jezebel Spirit. Prior to outlining what the Spirit does to a person, we first need to identify the characteristics of Lucifer from interpretations of biblical passages, specifically Isaiah 14:12 through 15 and Ezekiel 28:12 through 19. Here's a key compilation of the characteristics associated with Lucifer. Angelic beauty and wisdom. Lucifer is described as a beautiful and wise being created with perfection and endowed with wisdom. His initial state was one of splendor among the angels. Rebellion and pride. Lucifer's fall is attributed to his rebellion against God and his desire for self-exaltation. His pride led him to defy God's authority, seeking to elevate himself above his divine station. Cast down from heaven. As a consequence of his rebellion, Lucifer is cast down from heaven, losing his exalted position among the angels. Adversary and accuser. Lucifer is often identified with Satan, the adversary and accuser. In this role, he opposes God's will and accuses humans of wrongdoing. Deceptive tactics. Lucifer is associated with deception, particularly in the form of the serpent in the Garden of Eden. He tempts Adam and Eve, leading to their disobedience and the introduction of sin into the world. Influence on humanity. Lucifer's influence extends to humanity, playing a role in the moral choices and actions of individuals. The biblical narrative suggests that he continues to tempt and lead people astray. Symbol of evil. Lucifer is a symbol of evil and represents the embodiment of sin and rebellion against God. His character serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of disobedience. Ultimate judgment. The Bible foretells Lucifer's ultimate judgment, depicting a time when he will be cast into the lake of fire. This symbolizes eternal separation from God and the consequences of his rebellion. Taking the above characteristics into consideration prophetically, if you've been assigned the Luciferian spirit as your chief demon, below are the ways that these characteristics have negatively affected you. Angelic beauty and wisdom. Lucifer was originally known for his beauty and radiance prior to the fall. Post-fall, we see him and all demons as a nasty and vile dragon or serpent. Therefore, this spirit will negatively affect the way that people perceive your attractiveness, meaning this spirit will make you appear unattractive in human appearance. Rebellion and pride. As Lucifer is both rebellious and prideful, people have also perceived you as such if you host this demon as your chief demon. You are perceived by others as rebellious and prideful, lacking humility. When partnering with people in work, ministry, or family life, you are always seeking to elevate yourself above others. Therefore, most people are wary of wanting to work or be in relationship with you. Adversary and accuser. Lucifer opposes God's will and accuses humans of wrongdoing. In the same way, even though you do not say any accusatory statements to people you're in relationship with, they feel like you're constantly accusing them of things they didn't do. This isn't something that's happening at a conscious level, but a subconscious level, often with the spirit speaking to other people's spirits, letting them know that you're accusing them of unrighteous acts and deeds. Deceptive tactics. Lucifer is the father of lies, John 8:44. Similar to the way that people have perceived you to accuse them, they also feel that you aren't to be trusted, that your words are never true. Even though you may have grown in integrity a long time ago, people still feel like you frequently lie and aren't to be trusted. Influence on humanity. Lucifer continues to tempt and lead people astray. In the same way, regarding accusations and lying, people generally feel that if they're in a relationship with you, you ultimately lead them astray and away from God. Again, you may be practicing the Ten Commandments perfectly and be the most moral person in your church, but still people around you get the sense that you are not a man of morals and someone that will steal their relationship with God. Symbol of evil and ultimate judgment. Lucifer is disobedient and rebellious. No matter what you try to do to convince people otherwise, people have had the exact same feelings about you, that you are disobedient and rebellious. Therefore, you aren't to be trusted with any projects or any meaningful work, because you will ultimately just not listen to what the outcome is supposed to be, as well as turn the organization upside down due to your rebellious nature. cast down from heaven. In the same way that Lucifer was cast down from heaven, many of these traits identified above have made you cast down or never achieving positions of power. You have frequently been passed over for promotions, always staying at a low level in organizations, and if you uncharacteristically of hosts of the spirit have found yourself in a position of power, you're attacked and then your power has been taken away from you. Inner healing from the Luciferian spirit, prophesying into what the spirit has done to you. It's just sad writing this out. It's hard to fathom a life that's been stolen, killed, or destroyed in this way. That's the bad news. The good news is that after a host has been delivered from the spirit, you can expect the following: angelic beauty and wisdom. Out of the blue, people will just start complimenting you on how your appearance has changed. Have you gotten a different haircut? Have you lost weight? Wow, you look great. Even though you've done nothing different than just having been delivered. Rebellion and pride. Previously, you were perceived by others as rebellious and prideful, lacking humility. Now, people will be seeing you as the Mother Teresa of your friend group, being one filled with integrity. Negative subconscious influencing no more. Previously, people saw you as an accuser, a liar, leading people astray, disobedient, and rebellious, all resulting in being passed up for growth opportunities or cast down from the ones you stumbled upon. Post-deliverance, expect people to generally want to be around you. Expect your relationships to naturally grow because people can finally trust you, which ultimately can't help but lead to promotions and growth opportunities inside and outside of the church. The first Luciferian spirit I delivered a host from, when reading off this list above of what the spirit was doing to him, he couldn't help but sit in great unbelief. Almost all traits identified above resonated with him in this way that the spirit had derailed his life. He was an educator with sights set on leadership roles that just never came. While in the immediate 3 months following deliverance, he was laid off and had to move back in with his folks. The Lord had positioned him for a greater anointing and leadership role and capacity within his spheres of influence. That summarizes the Luciferian spirit. If you or your loved ones are struggling with demonic oppression and you need deliverance, please visit our ministry online at www.aiiih.org. From all of us at the As It Is in Heaven team, have a blessed day.